Hello, friends. Today I'm going to discuss about what the sixth house is really mean. Just deeper than what you think. Uh, in typical sense, people generally say it's rogue, renu, shatru, or maybe struggle, disease, and enemies. You just see the house from that perspective. So, welcome back to my channel. We will drive today that feel intense house, which is quite difficult house. Many people say, and obviously is one of the Trishadaya house where this is one of the house brings certain difficulties in your life. Uh, this is what typical astrology talks about it about the sixth house. When you hear disease, dates, or enemies, it sounds heavy, like a stick in hand, and it's like every period, you certain bad period, you get a hit on your back saying, "Okay, you're not doing great. You need to improve." So actually, one of the deepest, I will say, growth zone in your chart. Uh, if you look at from the overall chart perspective, so let's imagine together that you as a soul has agreed to come in this life, uh, not just bring the personality, but you brought certain set of expectations, lessons you want to learn in this life, or the contracts you want to fulfilling in this life. We call it as a past life debt, or you can also say that this is a prarabdha. This is the life which you have to live with. This is a life which you have to use your mind intelligence to handle the challenges in day-to-day life. So it's a prarabdha karma, the things you are meant to live out, not just to learn. Guess how many of you know about these agreements will show up in your life in various forms. Now that form will be sixth house, which talks about challenges, you talk about struggle, you talk about overall, uh, s- s- I will not say full transformation, but initiation of it happens again sixth house. So now it's doom and gloom. So when I feel like challenge is really a classroom disguised as a everyday life, the sixth house deals with health, routines, habits, and yes, sometimes about diseases. The initiation of the diseases starts from here. Uh, but disease here isn't just a illness; it's a signal. Something need attention for your health or or mind health, mental health, or physical health, or overall your life. As a part of it, it's called healing. So that house also becomes the healing place. Now about enemies. Sixth house always doesn't mean that literal people plotting against you. Often it is a situation, people, or repeated frustration, or certain things you are not able to achieve. Simple people are going for an interview, are not getting cleared, or sometime you do give a competitive exam and you don't clear, or probably you lose that opportunity. So those are the typical challenges you face. It just don't talk about the co-worker, but also the pattern you are following or repeating. And these are the enemies. Okay, now I will not individualize any enemy. Okay, he's your enemy, that person is your enemy, but I think your own challenges, some of the lacunas, some of the weaknesses which you are overcoming, using your brain to handle those challenges, to push you and strengthen your boundaries. Okay, so your patience, it will increase here, and also increase your internal power. So that is the reason daily routine comes here. Day to day, you face some amount of challenges, some amount of struggle, and overcoming and handling it with discipline and focused approach. That's the key for the sixth house. Now let's talk about dates. It's a financial pressure. Today's world, I think most of the folks go ahead and borrow the loan from the bank to get their homes, and they keep paying the EMIs for 20 years, 30 years, or the rest of the life. So that also can be seen from the sixth house. So again, here it's showing a pattern, it's showing a discipline, and also learning the accountability. Now when comes the accountability, you also talk about job. So wherever you are working or giving your services as a job, you need to be accountable, and that's a place where you have to have a lot of struggle to handling the day-to-day challenges in the life, especially office life and where you actually work. So this will teach you a structure, this will give you growth, because sixth house, when you born with, have minimal knowledge and minimal understanding of that house, but eventually later part of the life you learn how to handle your job, learn how to handle your conflicts and issues. That is reason it is also called as a upachaya house, one of the important house where you grow as you grow in your age. So it's not instant reward. Okay, this is the part of your life. This is gets better because you show up, you don't run away. Think about, so you can, just before I come to the next point, just think about it. Sixth house is like a day to day you're showing up. What is the exact opposite is the 12th house, where people want to get into seclusion, isolation. Why? Because they are internalizing their own thoughts, whereas sixth house is a lot of external conversations, external conflicts, engagement conversations that comes into the sixth house. So sixth house rewards is consistency. If you are consistent, you don't have procrastination, yes, you will win. You might not feel powerful today, but it given time, with your discipline, you will build your own small empire. Let's talk about service. Wow, the house teaches you a true service. It's just not typical glamorous. Okay, I'm doing working in a multinational company, or I'm working in an organization where I'm manager or vice president or a director. Or no, this is a total service. Even you are volunteering to some of the some for some important causes in life. Again, it shows that you are utilizing sixth house really well. Hence, many a times the people who really have a challenge related to sixth house, this is one of the area where you give your services to the society. uh, it's not always incoming, there is some also outgoing in terms of your own services. So it's a part of karma. It's a trine of karma, 2 6 10. Again, say 10th house, it's a karma alignment place. The sixth house is also one of the key area where you given your karma specific for a cause. The cause can be your job, cause can be your personal life, cause can be social part. So you are utilizing that sixth house. So what what you give comes back to you as a strength, clarity, and growth. And hence, sixth house is very, very critical. By the way, your salaries are coming from the sixth house, because whatever services you are rendering your organization, the employer will pay you from the sixth house. So, real talk. Let's This house is also steer up anger. Why? Because day to day conversation, as things doesn't go as per your expectation, your soul has some expectation lesson they want to learn, but since you don't have that memory, what soul has written, you come and you, as a very natural way handling the conversations, you fight, even your soul aware that this is not I'm gonna get, still you fight for it. And that's the obsession you get it here. And that you, the without uh, understanding or probably accepting, this is my faith, you generally go and keep fighting on trying to reach there, that position, that point, or that distance. That's where you feel it as a struggle, but it's a past life debt. So simple, I will give an example in a way where one person just visit a religious place, just bow down god, and suddenly he get a lot of benefits. Okay, you will say okay, great. And someone is really uh, running around for, I think, for doing a lot of seva, and still sometime he doesn't get it. So if you seen my another video where I clearly mention that this is a past life karma, which pending karma, which you have to finish. So unless you don't finish this, you the growth will not come. Hence, without expectation, give your service to society or to humans, or even helping others who are in need, that has counted as a good karma. And you can see the kriyaman karma from sixth house. It is actually ninth house. It's coming from fourth to sixth. Actually, you keep adding your good karmas into ninth house, so you can utilize those good karmas or fruits whenever it will come in your life. Okay, so that's all about, without distracting more on this. So anger is another issue, which it's not a random anger. Okay, sometimes you feel restless, something you feel unfair with you, or you've been blocked. Here is the key: sixth house is not your enemy, it's a compass. It's telling you something needs transformation, something need some change, and that change will not come from externally, it is within yourself. So don't suppress it, listen it. Listen to the nature, and it can becomes the fuel for a change, not a chaos. So bring it all together, me. This house doesn't punish you, this invites you to engage. This doesn't block you, it shapes you. It doesn't weigh you down, it sculpts you. So sixth house is the place where your challenges become teacher, your routines become strength, and your service become freedom. So if this resonates you, do drop your comments with your rising sign, or probably talk about the sixth house sign and sixth lord. I'd love to talk about the sixth house shows up in your story. And if you are new, do subscribe my channel, like my videos, and comment in anything in your mind. I'm more than happy to respond. Until next time, keep revolving, keep showing up, and remember, your challenges are not stopping you, they are becoming you. Thank you.